Hey Bloomington, it's Mayor Carey, and I am here along with the rest of the city, hard at work despite a federal government shutdown. We actually have been getting a lot of things done at the local level. Last week, our city council approved our 2026 budget. That budget in the amount of $147 million was especially challenging this year in light of a few things. First of all, we started implementing our priority-based budgeting. That's a budgeting system that really groups into the different initiatives that are priorities to our residents and to our city as a whole, the total amount spent from the city. And we consider things based on those categories. Those categories that we decided together with council, along with input from residents, were affordable housing and homelessness, economic development, community health and vitality, public safety, transportation and mobility, and a high-performing government. The second thing that was making our budgeting process especially hard this year is the implementation of Senate Enrolled Act 1. That took effect earlier this year, and it restructures how property taxes are figured into the equation, putting more emphasis on income tax rather than property tax. And it also limits the municipality's bonding capacity. Last year, in my first budget, we restructured to start reducing our deficit budgeting and be more fiscally responsible. In order to do that, we were using short-term general obligation bonds, and we plan to do that every year. Unfortunately, our ability to do that has been restricted by Senate Enrolled Act 1. So we at once have a restriction on bonding and also more limited income. There's good news though. Last week, I met with Chairman Thompson up at the State House. He has been actively meeting with municipal leaders from all over the state and hearing many challenges about Senate Enrolled Act 1. I plan to be an active voice, and he is a very good listener and has plans to implement changes to SEA 1 in the coming session. This is exciting, and it's important that we keep our voices at the table, because fiscal responsibility is the job of every municipality, and I will always take your tax dollars seriously. We need the State House to rewrite some of this legislation so that cities like ours, fiscally responsible cities, can do what they're meant to do to provide services to their residents. I'm really proud of the budget that we just passed. I'm grateful to council members who had the vision to help us implement priority-based budgeting. I'm grateful for their time throughout the year to set that process up, which is still not perfect, but is constantly improving. And especially to Controller McClellan and Deputy Mayor Knapp, who led our team and our city staff in providing a great budget that uses just what we have moving forward. Thanks, Bloomington. Have a great week.